Hello, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm making this video because the last three videos I made haven't loaded, and so I watched a YouTube video and I found out that possibly they had some wrong settings, and so I changed them up. So hopefully this works because I want you to know that I'm still making videos. Um, Yeah, I watched a YouTube tutorial on it and which I also figured out through YouTube tutorials how to get a link to my Instagram onto there. So if you want to message me on Instagram, that'd be wonderful. You can just go there. My Instagram's like very simple. It doesn't have me with any sort of yoga poses or anything. Because this is all kind of new to me. And I barely have ever used Instagram. I'd like to build it up. It'd be nice. But anyway, I don't know if those videos are just in the wrong settings or how that is. So hopefully this one works good. I put it in new settings. I was also thinking because I was starting to get a little stressed about it, and I was like, okay, you have to have this be divine timing also. Of course, once you make a video, you want it to get out and see how the reaction is. But if it doesn't go, then there's maybe a reason for that too. My last video, I was really proud of it and it didn't get hardly any views. So I don't know. I know my energy was slightly off because I was on my menstrual cycle, but I was at least open about that, and I thought that would be good, but I don't know, maybe eventually. I'm gonna leave up the videos. I used to, when I was on TikTok, if I would make a video and it didn't do very well, I would delete it right away. But even at a certain point, because that was when I was going through the whole detachment phase. So I remember I made a couple that got a lot of views. I think also I was in a competition with my nieces and nephews because I was like, oh, well, they're on this and they don't think I can be on here. I'm going to show them that I can make, a really popular video. And I did make a few that got a lot of views, but it was kind of for the wrong reasons. I haven't gone on that format with yoga stuff at all. So maybe that would be successful in a different way. But from what I saw, the TikTok crowd is a lot more crass or something. I don't know. My jokes on there that were successful were not something I want to be known for anymore. So yeah. Other than that, I also wanted to talk about letting go because I was talking to this woman the other day. I won't say in what context in case you ever watch this video, but beautiful woman, and she's going through a divorce right now, and I believe they've been together for 20 years, and she's really bummed about it because he didn't really give it a reason. He just said that he wants to be single, but honestly, and I'm not in her situation, so and I also know how hard it is. So the reason I'm speaking speaking on it is because I wish that a lot of times anything I'm telling anyone else, I know that's how I want to be. That's my hope, and that's what my goal is. But to be able to just let the person go, okay, all right, bye. I hope this next part of your life is good, and you leave on your way. But then she also said that he was a narcissist, which well, then why would you even want to be with him? I don't know, that the narcissism and the gaslighting thing, I do believe that some of it's there. It could have been a collective conscious thing. I don't know. I do know there's also a lot of people come up with a buzzword and then all of a sudden everyone's one of those or everyone's doing that. I felt like I was in kind of a relationship like that at one point. I don't know. I think maybe I thought that it was a narcissist thing just because it was so painful at certain points. But when I started to read more about it, I was like, okay, well, I think I might even have some of these qualities. So am I the narcissist? I don't know. This water's not particularly good. I think it's been sitting there for a while. Anyway, I wanted to do like some outward movements today because I'm feeling like I'm like tight and like this. I love doing my forward folds, but for some reason I'm feeling like I need to move out. Outward. We'll start with do our feet out. I'm not even gonna do like where you reverse and go the other way. I just need to go outward. I felt like when I was growing up, I was raised by my mom and my stepdad, and they kind of had a similar thing where they had a really, it seemed like to me anyways, not a good relationship because there was so much fighting, like a lot of fighting. I'm talking police getting called multiple times, fighting, which was very traumatic when I was younger. As I got older, of course, like, I don't know, it just caused me a lot of anger issues. But it was similar to thing with them when they were getting a divorce. I thought, okay, well, that's like probably for the best, right? But they, at least my mom, my stepdad had already found another relationship, so I mean, he had something to focus on. But at least for my mom, she acted like that was like the worst thing that could happen to her, and I don't know, it was just kind of weird for me to reconcile that. Now we're gonna do shoulders. Not like a super positive and uplifting thing to start with, but the whole point is that, like, I guess maybe that's why I'm liking these movements. It's like the letting go, letting go. I am letting go. I am free. My meditation teacher every day, every morning, does the same meditation where you start out, you take a breath. I am letting go. I am free. Let's do that again. Inhale. I am letting go. And now, I am free. I am letting go. I am free. I was in a class the other day that was talking a lot about diaphragmatic breathing through your stomach. So when you expand your stomach, your diaphragm pushes up. Try to always remember to breathe through your stomach. A lot of times when we're in our day and anything causes a stuck place or a fear or anything, anxiety, we automatically just start coming up here and breathing in our chest. Okay, and then also I'm gonna try to work a little bit in a back bend. I don't do a lot of back bends, so who knows what this is gonna look like, but I've been craving these lately. So the way I do it is just lay flat on your back, and then this is kind of more of a neck thing than I'm even gonna work with my hands, because I can't usually get up onto my hands, but I can kind of. So then you go like this, lift up your thing into a bridge, and then so you're mostly just on your head, and you're gonna feel it right here. You're gonna feel it in your head, and then you can, if you can do all that, you can kind of come up on your hands. But I'm so not there that I just kind of go back and forth between the bridges and then the head movements and do like a little rocking that way. And that's good enough for me. And just do some outward wrist movements. I'm going to be working today, so I'm going in early to try on dresses. I'm excited about that. It's been prom and formal season, and once we go through a round of dresses, they all get marked way down. And since I work there, I get to be there on that day, and so I get all the ones that are my size. So they go from like an $80 dress to like I've gotten a couple for $8 because it gets marked down, plus I get a discount. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to go in a little bit early for my shift. And I don't know what that shift's going to look like today. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so I have a feeling there's not going to be very many people. But I guess we'll see. Unless it's like, maybe there will be a lot of women shopping when their significant others are watching the game. Although a lot of women are into football too, so can't really say that anymore. I used to be really, really big into football. I still enjoy it, here and there. And it's not like I was. I've gone to multiple NFL games, multiple college games, all different stadiums. But yeah, now anymore, if the game starts getting too close, I almost can't watch it because I'm like, oh, I don't want the extra anxiety. Anyway, have a great, wonderful, blessed day, and I hope this video loads. And if this one doesn't load, I'm just going to have to chalk it up to maybe because it's Super Bowl Sunday, like all the processors and routers are too busy for it. Blessings.